Hey guys, it's Bill again with Relentless Life, and this is Melissa.
Hi.
And we have done, lost my voice recently and getting it back today, so it's a little better than it has been, but I'm almost there. With that said, things have been a tough weekend. Mother's Day weekend, and the mentality was we had worked hard and we had been walking consistently. I'm just keeping it real with you. I lost about 9 pounds, and I was excited about my 9 pounds. So what do you do when you do something right? Yeah, you deserve a treat, right? So we did a treat, and it was a failure. First of all, people was going to say, and I've heard this 1,000 times, hey, when you mess up, no big deal. Yeah, treat yourself, man. Go get a, Dairy Queen, go get a shake, go get something like that on down the line. I'm going to tell you, when you get into your 40s, there's no treat. If you do that, what you're going to do is sell yourself short. You're going to mess up, and you're going to add everything that you've worked hard for. You're fighting for inches, and we're literally fighting for inches. And this weekend, we kind of feel like we failed a little bit. So we're going to repent of our failure. We're going to say, God, forgive us for falling short in that aspect, and we're going to get back on right. We got to realize there is no treat. I have no idea what I've went up in weight. I think I might have, but I'm feeling kind of bad about what I've ate. So we're feeling kind of bad about what I've ate. Knows that I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to eat like that. So good thing is we've still been exercising. We've still been taking our walks. We've still been putting it in. But where we did fall short at is we treated ourselves. And let me tell you, you can't do that. That's like looking at a crackhead and saying, oh, you've done really, really good. You're not done drugs or whatever. You could do just a little bit of drugs. And people's like, well, that's extreme to compare drugs to eating. No, it's not. Sugar is more addicting than drugs. So what do you think, Mel?
I think definitely, I feel super bad, and it's hard because you get successes all week long. We're walking, we're eating right. I can honestly say up to yesterday, I had not had any unhealthy snacks, even posted about it. Super happy. Yesterday, we've been doing stuff around the house and just working, and we're like, you know what? The kids worked hard, and so our old habit instinct is to go back into those old mindsets of, well, they worked hard, so let's treat them with ice cream. And so that's what we did. And then, of course, for Mother's Day today, Mother's Day, we get cake.
And still decisions.
Yeah, and so decisions. And so, as I'm cutting it or as I'm eating it, it's that constant, you shouldn't be doing this. It's not. And I actually had the thought pop into my head is every bite that we eat, we should ask ourselves the question, am I eating for life or am I feeding my addiction? And, that's tough. And so every bite that we consume, everything that we drink, we need to take a breath and ask ourselves, is what I'm about to put in my mouth, is it going to feed my life? Is it going to be nutritious? Is it going to help me in my progression towards relentless life? Is it going to help further my transformation? Or is this feeding that addiction that I'm constantly craving, sugars and desserts and all these things? And so, so it definitely is as addictive as drugs. And like Bill said, we did really well up to yesterday. And then the last 2 days, it's been a struggle. And we have to break those mindsets. And,
Absolutely.
Bill and I talked about like paradigms and programming and all these things. And so we have to learn how to break that so that we're not treating our kids or programming them to say, I did good, I deserve a treat. Do you want to talk a little bit more about the paradigm and the programming and things that we've talked about?
Yeah, we look at it psychologically. We kind of train ourselves and train our kids about that when you do good in this area, it's okay in this area. Well, that's a learned behavior. Your whole life, it's a learned behavior. So we're trying to change our learned behaviors, trying to change or make paradigm shifts. Anthony Robinson, I think, he said that paradigm shifts are only changed based upon two things, and that's pain or pleasure. And the pain right now is that we had done bad when we should have been doing so good. So that's pretty hardcore pain right now. I don't like that. I don't feel good with those decisions.
Yeah.
Knowing that we were reaching goals and doing well, and we just threw it all away for learned behavior.
For one moment of pleasure, if you really think about it.
Yeah. So.
Well, and you can see the difference in the in that. You know, when you're eating healthy, you feel good. You have energy. You're ready to go. But when you eat even just one unhealthy thing, you know, all of a sudden you're back to bloating and feeling sluggish, and you want to take a nap, and you know, it does take a toll on your life.
Absolutely, absolutely. So here's our vow and our challenge to this week. A lot of these, everybody's probably in the same boat we are in for the most part, and it was they fell short on Mother's Day. So we're going to encourage everybody to just get back on the horse, and everybody to do the best that they possibly can, and get right, you know, in that aspect. And that's what we're going to do starting right now. Not starting Monday, starting today, Sunday, 4:30, I believe is what it is right now.
Yeah.
When we're filming this, 4:30. Start for real. Keep it real. Start right now. We're going to be taking our walks tonight. We're not going to let tiredness and the bad eating control us. You know, we're not going to let our addiction to bad food control our life. So we're just going to get back on the track, right?
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on.
And so each week we've been adding a little bit that we've been working on. So, you know, we talked about portion control. We've done really well up to this weekend. We talked about unhealthy snacking. We did good up to this weekend. And so this week, our focus is going to be, the next step is the hunger scale. And so a lot of times when you're in between meals and you think that you're just hungry, are you really hungry or are you just thirsty? And so that's the thing that I want us to focus on this week is before we go to grab a snack, let's grab a cup of water, and then to see if we're just thirsty. Because I think a lot of times when we think that we're hungry, we're either bored, we're stressed, or we're just hungry. And so that's our new step that we're adding to our consistency plan.
All right, with that said, thank you guys for those of you that are watching, and for those of you hopefully that we can help, and you're seeing, like I said, our journey. And I hope this can help you in your journey as well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Yeah, and again, this is real life, you know.
Yeah.
I even told Bill up to this point, I was like, he's like, you know, we got to do this today. And I was like, dude, I feel like a hypocrite. I don't want to make a video where I'm like, hey, Relentless Life, let's do this. You know, but it's real life. It's relentless life. So there's going to be weeks that we are super doing great, and there's going to be weeks that we're doing wrong. But that's where we learn.
And there's one other thing I got to throw at you. Just because you exercise does not mean that you get to treat yourself. So a lot of people say, well, I did exercise today. I can eat this candy bar. I can eat this milkshake. I can eat this thing I shouldn't, this cake or pie or whatever. That ain't the way it works. If you're going to eat that thing and you counted on exercise to pay that price, whatever you did for exercise, do it about 3 more times before eating that one little tiny piece. Because that's what it is. Because if you're doing one exercise and then eating something bad, then actually the thing that you ate bad is worse than the exercise that you did. So you would literally have to run. If you ran for 30 minutes, you would have to run for an hour and a half to break even on the bad thing that you ate. That's not the way this works. We can't do that. So the bad things that you will eat will 10 times cause more damage than the exercise that you had done. So it's got to be eating right, eating healthy, and the exercise has to mix with it. So yeah, absolutely. No more, what do we call treats? No more, yeah, we did good. No more rewards of bad decisions. So no more bad decision rewards.
So just be encouraged. You know, if you had a rough week too, comment below and tell us about it. You know, we want to know that we're not on this journey by ourselves, because I know this is an area that a lot of people struggle with, but we're not honest about our struggles in it. And so, you know, if you are struggling with it too, please comment, message us, let us know, you know, what's working for you, what's not working for you. And we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. Thank you. Until next week.
All right, guys. See you next week. Don't forget to
like, subscribe, and comment.
Yes. All right. Bye.